It is the responsibility that makes you belong to good or evil. I never turn people away from me through religion or churches. They all talk about me as the God of judgment, the separation of good and evil through the destruction of my children. They say I have a sort of judgment for the world, and they also show Jesus in this way. But they are projecting their personal wrong image of me into the world. Like you with your children, I never want to stifle or extinguish the original desire in people's hearts to have a personal relationship with me. I am not the God of judgment, sword or punishment, who will destroy the world. Clearly my ideal does not have a compromise, and many people, because of their satanic, evil life, their way of living, cannot enter my Garden of Eden, the spiritual world. But this is not due to me. It is Satan's power of darkness, who created by sin, his spiritual law, using free will and the choice you have to make in your life between good and evil, to make you belong to him. Satan, using your spiritual ignorance, creates spiritual chains for people to chain them in his world, physically and spiritually. In this choice of evil people, I cannot interfere in the end, in accordance with the free will of my ideal. I cannot have forced control of your life, in accordance with my ideal of creation, based on free will and the part of responsibility that each person must have and exercise freely. Your responsibility and ultimate choice determine to whom you choose to belong, and I and also Satan must respect your choice. We both try to influence people toward good or evil. We try to confuse you and draw you to a good or bad life or bring you back to a good or bad life. But in the end, we both have to respect your final choices. This means that Satan and the fallen angels have been precipitated to earth and kept in eternal chains, as written in the Bible. It means they cannot force each person's choice based on free will, if a person chooses me and good. But at the same time, neither can I force the free will of each of my children, to choose Satan and his world, his earthly and spiritual manifestation. To wickedly use your body physically and in a way contrary to my ideal and the purpose of creation, is also indirectly choosing in your share of responsibility to belong to Satan. And who you want to belong to, will determine your situation in the spiritual world as well. Concentrate spiritually and physically in the totality of your life from here to eternity, to live in accordance with my ideal, not to regret your choice that makes you belong to evil from here to eternity. The totality of life is spiritual, not earthly. Even here on earth, your responsibility of choice must be about the meaning of eternity and spiritual things. I hope that your life and your pursuit of happiness are only toward the direction of my ideal, which will eventually lead you to eternal happiness in my kingdom.